Hi, my name is Nadee Wickramasinghe, a certified life coach and a corporate trainer. I have a question for you. Now, from the time you wake up and until you go to bed, within a course of a day, we make thousands of choices, thousands of decisions. Now, are all these decisions your own? Did you deliberately make them? Did you intentionally make them? Or were you driven to make them? Or you were manured to make them? How do we know all these choices we make are our own? Have we deliberately made them or intentionally made them? Or if not, we've just made it by the end of the day and the day is gone. The best way to look at is look at the results. At the end of the day, when you look at what's happened, what had happened in that particular day, you will see what have you achieved and how much of the decisions that you have made throughout the day are your own and how much of it are not. And when you have done what you really wanted to do, when you made your own choices, you will often find your objectives are met. You have done what you had to do in that particular day. Now that makes you happy. That makes you satisfied. But what happens to us in reality, to most of us? We find ourselves the day is spent, but what we wanted to achieve have not done. We very well know what needs to be done. What are the things that are must-dos? And we want to do it, but we still don't do it. When that happens, we become sad and we regret about the way that we spend the day, the choices we made. To think about it, the choices we made for some reason is outside our willpower, our free will. Somehow we have not acted upon or we have not enjoyed our free will during that day. See, now that is also a choice. We choose to let go of our free will. We choose to work outside our willpower. This happens in a particular moment of a day, and that is soon as we wake up and open our eyes. As moment we wake up, we take this magic device to our hand. And from the time we wake up, we go up and down, we scroll, we look at what are the notifications that we have got, the emails, the Facebook news feed and whatnot. And by that, instead of making decisions from the time you wake up, you just go with the flow, whatever the social media is putting right in front of you. And then we start reacting to what's presented to us. And then we make decisions and everything that we do after that is after what we have already exposed to the messages that we have already seen as soon as you wake up, which are not created by you. Have you ever stopped to think all of these things that we see on social media or even mass media are created by somebody else to achieve something else? It is certainly not to achieve what we want in life. It is to achieve something somebody else somewhere in the world wants to achieve. So all of these messages that we are exposed to from the time we wake up have motives. So the moment we interact, we consume this information, our free will and our willpower is hijacked. And since then, we operate according to an agenda or a program that is predetermined and set by somebody else. So how can we break the code? How can we break this cycle? By changing one thing in your daily habits, daily routine, you can change this. You can reverse the cycle. That is, as you wake up, just don't take this one close to you just for 90 minutes. That's all, just for 90 minutes. Start off with an hour or even half an hour for that matter until you get used to it. But at least for 90 minutes from the time you wake up, do not touch the phone. Do not open your laptop. See, if you are to have a good morning, we need to have a good night's sleep. So a good night's sleep is an uninterrupted sleep. So it's essential that you knock off the phone the day before, night before you go to bed. So as you wake up, you will leave the phone as it is. You would not try to wake that up. And then you will start thinking from your own mind as to what needs to be done. I warn you, you will be tempted to go check the phone. You will have that urge to look at somebody would have sent a very important message. But if you somehow make a choice not to take the phone to your hand, not to check it out, then you will be amazed with the kind of liberty that you will have in the morning to make your own choices. That is like when I started doing that, I felt like suddenly I am responsible to making a lot of decisions. And that made me think. And that's like I am given an open book in the morning for me to write anything I need. I remember feeling abundant, having enough time to do everything. because I'm not already clogged, or my mind is not clogged by anything else. Just the thing that I want, or I desire to, I choose to think. And now that is where we activate our free will. So moment you create that uninterrupted space for yourself in the morning, you have to submit to logical side of your mind, and it has to start making decision consciously. And more you activate and awaken your logical part of mind early in the morning, and then you think and do all the very important things that you should do, you have already set the tone for the rest of the day. Because then you're not driven by external forces, rather you're making decision consciously and with an effort. Before even you head out and start your day, you already feel fulfilled and a sense of accomplishment as you start the day. All this can be achieved by changing just one thing in your life, in your morning routine. That is, submit your decision making to the logical part of the brain. The only way to do that is not touch the phone for the first 90 minutes of your day. So take charge of your day, because how you start your day is how you live your day. And how you live your day is how you live your life. So look forward to seeing you with another episode. So do share this video. Until we meet next time, be awesome. Your life is yours. Make it matter.